Got that boy on camera.
Oh, we on? We live?
What up, bro? How you doing?
Thing on?
Yes, sir.
Oh, it's on. It's on.
Oh, what up? What up, Karen?
Peace to the gods. Oh, this thing is on. We here.
This is my boy Karen. Karen is Dom.
What up, Karen? Yeah, I'm gonna have one of my homies pull up.
Oh yeah, bro. Go and let him know when he's here. Just go out there and have him park behind you, and then you can bring it back here.
Yeah, Marty Big Star.
Yo, I was having I was at the bar last night. I was at Only You, and I was talking to my boy Lloyd. He's like a skateboarder and like a model, and he does music as well.
Yeah.
But he was telling me about how pivotal VA is to so many mediums. So we know about music. We know about, all the legendary artists that have been from here.
Yeah.
But he was telling me about it was super pivotal to skateboarding and surfing as well. And also like fashion, like streetwear. Apparently Tony Hawk lost his virginity in Virginia. It's like in his book. He wrote about it in his book.
Yeah.
Like a bunch of skaters were coming here early on, like surfing. Like we also don't think about Virginia Beach as being a surf town.
Nah.
Also, it has shitty waves, but like it is a surf town.
If they can figure it out and just coast on the wave, sure. And then hey, no waves at all today. I just get a skateboard. It's very transitional skills.
Yeah.
Does that mean, hey, we go from water to land, keep it pushing, and find some holes all in between?
It just had me thinking, bro. Like a lot of stuff is happening in Virginia. I feel like the world still sleeps on it, and it's still like a hidden gem almost. Like if you know, you know.
If you know, you know. The world is sleeping on Virginia because it's not one of those consumer capitals. I've recently learned, like, us as the players of the game and learning the game at the same time, we're worried about, hey, why the world sleeping on it? But to have a reason for the consumer to come here. Is there any reason for the consumer to come here?
A consumer of what, though?
Consumer of these services. So the listener, the ones who want music, the ones that want the fashion, folks that buy the skateboards, the snowboards, any board. Like, we need people to come here. You need people to come here. I say come here like I'm from here, but you need people to come here so that it feels like one of those capitals that's not slept on. LA, Chicago, Houston, New York, Miami, where it's nothing but consumer. You know what I'm saying?
I think partly we need people to come here, but we need our artists to stay here. The Clips album just dropped.
Oh, yeah.
They're on the Breakfast Club today, talking about how the thing that everybody says that's from here, it's like, yo, most people that made it from VA had to leave VA. And that may have been true in an earlier time.
Right.
I don't think it's true now. I think you can make it happen anywhere. So, yeah, we need people to come here, but we need people that are great and have something to offer to stay here and put that into our city. Like, if you're doing something cool, why go somewhere else and do it when you can do it here and add to the atmosphere, add to what's going on here?
See, I can't speak too much on that because I'm not from here, but I got my start here.
Where are you from?
I'm from Winston-Salem, North Carolina.
Okay.
But I went to Hampton University. But who I am now started when I was at Hampton, which is a product of Virginia. Once I got here and I was taking pictures, I was walking around with DJs and, such and so on. And I went from photographer to PR to management to, let me get your DJ board. And I had a residency at West Beach Tavern. Had a residency at West Beach.
I feel like I've performed there 7 years ago. So is there like a double-sided, it's like the stage on the left side and there's like a bar on the side?
So Frequency has been there.
Yeah.
Frequency, shout out to Hook Beats. Frequency CEO. I sound old because I know a lot of shit, like not even in the same way. But I can tell you when I was there was a lot of Frequency events. There's one guy named Gypsy. He was around there. He did something there. CEO Mook. I heard what happened to him. That's funny.
What happened to him? I feel like I've heard his name before.
CEO BO.
Oh, he had a song.
I'm a dog.
I'm a dog.
Yeah. I'm a dog. But
what happened to him? That song went up though.
It went up, but it was something about money. It was something about money stealing and casino running off. And one of his verses is, "Bitch, I act the fool for that loot." Then he get caught up in something.
Stole from the casino.
Yeah, something like that.
Damn, I didn't hear about that.
Yeah.
See if you can find an article on that, Karen.
Yeah.
Was it from Rivers? Or is this pre-Rivers?
Yeah. So he it was that Ghetto Ghost with what's buddy name? J.G. Those are some of the artists I remember doing stuff there, but I've definitely performed there twice. Because I made a mixtape because I was like, I can't interview you and I don't know what I'm talking about. Like, I've been in the trenches enough to know, like, oh, let's talk about, this specific part of the trench and whatnot.
You said the specific bar of the trench?
Yeah, because it's like, I've literally rapped. Like, I've rapped, I wrote, I rapped, I picked a beat, I recorded, and I mean, Buddy let me use this filter. But, I mean, there's a template and filters, but I can at least talk to you about, like, what's up with this bar and rapping?
I think that's also how I am able to connect with artists on a different level because I did used to make music. So I understand, the creative process. I understand the grind of it.
Oh, yeah.
How hard it is.
It's tremendously difficult, but you got to have the heart to, push through.
Yeah.
You ain't got the heart for that, then you in for the wrong game.
Yeah. You have to be genuinely passionate.
And actually in love what you're doing at the same time.
Yeah.
Just be fiscally responsible.
Bro, that's, I was talking about this the other night with somebody you have to love anything you're doing creatively, you have to really love it because it takes so long to really hit those milestones that you'll just quit if you don't love it. You'll just be over it, be sick of it.
Yeah.
But also I think it's really different about creative stuff, bro. It's not really any way to gauge it. Like you don't know how well you're doing. You didn't go to school for it, most of us.
Right.
You didn't go to school for it, so it's like a self-taught thing. And then as you climb the ranks, whatever that means, I personally don't know how to gauge how well I'm doing or how far I've came. It's just you're in the dark and you're just you're walking on the path.
Yeah.
But the path is presenting itself one stone at a time. You don't know where the fuck it's going.
Yeah, you don't know where you're going, but you have at least in your mind where you want to go. And even though, some folks didn't, was not trained in this, classically trained in this, educationally trained in this, you can, don't compare yourself, but you can look at what the top greats are doing, what they did, to show okay, I'm on a right path that mirrors what they did. Now our destinations are different. Some folks overnight, some folks, what they say, started in 30, blew up by 50. But there's something for you to look at for to mirror how you're going, so that you don't feel like you're in the dark. And then just have certain big homies and OGs. You ain't got big homies and OGs. I mean, it's gonna be more difficult, but you get the right ones around you and just listen what they say, you'll figure out your destination and how far you're going, plus how to be able to look at, okay, where I come from and where I am now.
Well, so you went to Hampton University.
Yes.
You're a photographer, journalist. I do want to get into all this. Now, you're a radio DJ.
Yes, I am.
Are you a radio DJ at two places? Because I think I wrote down, I know you're at Duke University, so are you there and University of North Carolina?
Yeah, University of North Carolina at Greensboro.
At Greensboro.
So the UNC system is about a lot of schools.
Well, first of all, I guess we'll start there. How is your schedule broken up? When are you DJing at these different places?
So it's all on a Saturday right now. So as we record, today's Friday. I'm going on tomorrow, leave in the morning. I'll go to Duke. I'm going to make it to UNCG. But the schedule, pretty much, I'm in Winston-Salem. That's where I live. I get off. I wake up and I'm at UNCG at about 1 o'clock. So from 1 to 3, I'm on the air. All right. 3 o'clock, probably 3 to 4, I'm cleaning up. The next person comes in after me at 5. I go get something to eat. I go check in with some of the homies. I'm on the road again by 4:30 because it's a 50-minute drive to Duke. And by 5:30, 5:45, I'm at Duke and setting up for about 6 to 8.
Are you doing just that one day of radio, or are you pre-recording stuff that will be out for the rest of the week?
So no, we're doing it live.
Okay, so you're only on the radio one day a week.
I'm only on the radio 1 day a week right now. And when school start back up, it'll switch up. I just got back from one college, made some conversation. So some things in the future, acquiring a third college.
What kind of things? Oh, DJing another spot.
Yeah.
Do you want to make this your profession, to be doing this every day, as your career? Because I know we'll get into all this. You're also a teacher. You teach high school.
Oh, yeah.
Do you, how did you get into being a radio DJ, and how far do you want to take this? Because you're only doing it 1 day a week right now. So it feels like this side quest.
Yeah. So how far do I want to take it?
Do you want to be a radio DJ, for real?
So the goal right now is to be a college professor and radio DJ on XM radio.
Okay. Why XM?
I'm tired of cleaning music.
That is funny. That is funny because you always be like, you'll like post like asking artists to send you like music, but like clean versions.
Yeah, it gotta be clean. Like as much as it's academia. We're learning on the spot. When folks come on,
the whole time the listeners they fucking smoking, drinking. They don't care. Like the actual listener doesn't care.
Right, but no, the FCC does.
What Eminem say?
The FCC won't let me be. Don't let me see. Like the FCC does, and fines are real.
You got fined?
I haven't got fined. I've not got fined, and I will say it like this: I can fight a case better for ignorance than us knowing. So when you come on the air brand new and like you've never been on there, listen, man, these are my thoughts, not the university's. This is academia. We are learning, because some folks never been on radio. Folks have not been on the radio at all. And then I come with a resource.
Most people haven't.
Yeah, they haven't. So I'm like, oh, snap. All right, I got the resource. Pull up.
On that.
But the goal is to be a college professor and a radio DJ XM.
And that's not a college radio DJ. That's like
XM is the subscribe one on the phones in your car. I'll still do college radio on the side, but right now we're building our way up into...
Yo, side note on the cursing stuff. I went on. Kieran actually came with me too. Shaggy had me on Z104, and he was like off air. He was telling us a story of why Mike Epps is banned from Z104.
Wow.
And it was pretty much like because he kept cursing, and they kept telling him like asking him not to.
Yeah.
And he was just being disrespectful about it.
No, that's.
I was like, man, that's Mike Epps, bro. You gotta let bro do his thing.
The FCC do not care.
Why is the FCC so scary to people?
Yeah, it's public radio. Your child might be listening. You might go crazy. You listen to XM?
I listen to FM.
FM?
Is XM not on the car radio?
XM, you gotta pay for it. It's not a car radio unless you can get they got the mobile app, definitely hook into the aux.
Are people paying for that? Because from what I understand,
my dad pays for it.
That's why the radio is still popping, because it's free.
So XM is a different realm, and also it's music you're not gonna hear in the radio. And then you have raw personalities. Like I can tell you, I want to say Jews or Lord Sear.
You said Jews?
Jews. I can't think of the rap name without picking up my phone trying to get the etiquette.
You didn't even catch what I said. I'm talking about never mind.
Wow.
The Jews.
Yeah. No,
I'm kidding. Go ahead. Shout out to my Jews.
Yeah. Hey, no, shout out to never mind. But it's raw personality, and then behind the raw personality, you hear music that you're not gonna hear on the radio. Okay. In which case, a lot of public radio, a lot of the FM, what you hear, I mean, it's curated by labels as such, and folks got what it is. You're gonna hear the same song all the time. That I'm tired of hearing this. Let me go hear this curated station over here. LL Cool J got Rock the Bells. You're gonna hear 80s and 90s in there, and a lot of those 80s, 90s stories.
So would you say that's a reason why people go to XM? To listen to hear music that is not on FM.
And a lot of the curated stations are very much like, I ain't heard this in forever. I never thought I'd hear this on just in my car that I'm not playing on the aux.
Well, I guess for me these days, I pretty much put the radio on when I don't feel like thinking of what song to listen to.
Yeah.
Same thing with TV. Like TV used to be this programming where it's like you don't get to watch. You don't get to watch anything you want. True. Right. So now in today's days, same thing with movies and shit these days. Like, how many times are you trying to eat some food or something and like find something to watch and you don't know what to watch? So it's like having infinite choices. Sometimes it's too much.
So I've cut down on that and just put a CD in the car. So I got a whole collection of CDs, and I want to listen to this today and put it in. That cuts off on all the unlimited choices down to here's my parameters of 12 to 15 tracks. And we just gonna get it from there. To a point of TV, I just binge watch one show.
What show are you watching right now?
Person of Interest.
Okay.
Person of Interest. Let me look this up real quick.
I've been watching. Karen will look it up for you.
Yeah,
Person of Interest.
On my phone. Make sure my Prime is.
I've been watching Murderbot.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. I feel like I've heard of Person of Interest. Let me see the picture.
That ain't the cover. Yeah, Person of Interest.
What is it about?
That ain't the cover though.
Go to images.
So pretty much there's a guy that built a machine. There we go. So the guy in the glasses and behind him.
Oh, okay. I think I might have
So the
seen
guy in the
episode.
glasses, he built a machine that tracks everyone, like God's Eye from like Fast and Furious.
That's what Palantir is doing right now.
Oh snap! There you go.
But okay.
But yeah, I already know what you want to do. So he built this machine that's like God's Eye. It pretty much watches everybody, but the machine watches out for things that could be like, oh, like he's gonna watch you for a minute. And the one thing you might do, or the machine hears your name, yo, go save him because he's about to be in trouble. Either he's gonna be the trouble or you're about to be in trouble. So then the guy in the front of him was gonna track you down. He'll befriend him so he can hop on here to watch you, make sure you're good. And like, you know, he'll end the podcast, like, yo, let's go like, you know, have a smoke or whatever, like let's go get a drink, just to be cool with you. And then realize either you are the trouble, you about to go hurt somebody, or someone's gonna hurt you. Whole time he gotta watch you. Now, I like military dramas and op stories, special operations stories.
I fuck with those too.
So before this, I was looking like House.
House?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're talking about you're doing college radio.
Yeah.
You have a brand called A Syndicate World.
Yes.
Tell us I don't know if that's a label, like what that really is, and like the context of what you do at radio.
Right.
And also, I wanted to just ask you, like, what do you think the importance of radio is in 2025?
All right. So it's funny being on this side of the mic.
Talk your shit, bro.
Come on, man.
And you on camera. I know you're not used to being on camera.
I'm not. I just set up a webcam while I'm DJing, while I'm on the air. So that's cool.
I see you keep looking at the camera, bro. Don't worry about it. It's not even there. Don't even think about it.
No, I'm not. I'm not looking at it.
Look right here, bro.
It's one of those like reality shows. Like you look into it.
It's like they got titties over there. Like, my eyes are up here, bro. You feel me?
You know, it's interesting. Again, it's weird being like this, man. This setup is different for me. So, all right, A Syndicate World started out as a mixtape. All right, started out as The Syndicate.
Okay. I love the name, by the way.
Yeah, thank you, mother. Shout out to Pops. My moms. Shout out to moms. Pops too. He got something else on. So it started out as the mixtape, The Syndicate. All right, Syndicate 1, the Syndicate EP. And I had this idea in 2019 before I left and went back to Winston in 2019.
Before you left Hampton University.
Before I left Hampton.
Okay.
Before I left Hampton, so I was graduated, was working in Fort Monroe, and was just chilling around for about 6 months. I was about to go to grad school at Norfolk State, but they wanted out-of-state tuition, so never mind. Hopped up and left. So during that time, what am I doing? So at that time, I'm thanking people for allowing me to interview them, all right? So we started out with interviews as a college senior project and just kept going. All right, I was working on the label when the exec's boyfriend said, you want to hop on the internet radio down here in Miami? And we went from that to this. All right, short story. And during that time, I just finished doing a show a week. It was 36. I got through 36 weeks out of 52.
This is on the internet radio.
It's on the internet radio, first season, if we being like technical about it, right? First time doing it, I got through 36 out of 52. I was happy.
This is from Miami.
Yes.
So you went to Miami, you lived out there doing it?
No. I was still here.
Okay.
I was recording like this and then sending it down to Miami.
Okay.
So, yeah. I like this couch.
Thanks.
I like this couch. I like this couch. So, I'm just happy to be here, man. I'm
happy to have you here, bro.
I'm sorry, like
you're good. Just
it's just I don't get to do this a lot, man. I'm always over there, and it's a different energy. I'm trying to just contain myself.
I understand that because I've
How'd you been on the radio?
Now I've been interviewed a couple times, so it is a different thing. Also, side note, we get back to what you're saying, but like I did a podcast the other night with Azu Ron Band Up, and he brought these like high schoolers with him that vlog, and they did like this mini interview with me after the podcast.
Yeah.
And you were talking about feeling old earlier. Bro's like he's asking me like how I get into this and shit. I'm like, yeah, bro, I've been creating since like 2009. He was born in 2008. I'm like, yeah, what the fuck, bro?
Yo, So, man, it's so...
No, it is different being the interviewee.
Yeah, because it's a different train of thought I'll be having. Like my notebook open with my talking points, like you do it over there. I just love it, man. All right, back to. Who
said I have talking points?
Off the dome, okay. Back to morphin time. All right, back in action. So
you do 36 weeks out of 52.
Yeah, 36
the internet radio.
Yes,
for Miami.
And at the end of 36 weeks, I called up everyone I interviewed and said thank you.
Who were the people you were interviewing like at that time? Just other students?
Students and folks in this area.
Okay.
I was all over the place.
Is there a memorable one from those times that comes to mind?
Of that 36, because I changed covers, like the, same great taste, different marketing. But I'm going to say Ghetto Ghost when I was at Phoenix. I don't know if Phoenix Lounge is still around.
I'm not hip.
It's in Norfolk. Again, I was over there on the other side of the bridge. Averex. I gotta go back and look at the list, man.
Okay.
It was early on in the game because I got done at college. I got in the community and was like, yo, I'm gonna just do all this, and I was just connected. But I can tell you for a fact that Averex and Ghetto Ghosts, definitely memorable and whatnot. Seeing Ghetto Ghost still going, Averex. When he dropped Growth, he invited me to the Growth listening party. Batman was there. This is when Lemons was dropping. This is when his song with No Malice dropped. And some of my stuff with like Mobsters, Crumb Snatcher, Terminology. Like this was that time. Kai
Infinite?
Kai Infinite.
You interviewed him as one of those 36?
Yes.
Fire.
Yeah.
I got a pod with him. I didn't know that Knots was his dad, so like in the first couple minutes of the podcast, I find that out.
Yeah,
but no, I think he's in LA right now. He's a cool guy.
Yes. Got a story for Kai. What else? I'm trying to go down the list. A lot of people from Hampton, most definitely. It only made sense. Like, yo, since we're here, let me get with you. The third interview I did was Sean God out of Houston. So Twitter's good at this point, and what I do is I had him on Twitter like, I want to interview you, and he gave me the number. We chat up like this, like I'm like literally like this, talking to him like this on the mic. Record it, send it down to Miami.
That's so you do those 36,
huh?
You do those 36.
Yeah, I do those 36. Call them, cool. And some of the 36, they give me songs to make this, a syndicate, to make the syndicate. But then I got new songs. I got a lot of songs first, and then I remember like putting it out in the atmosphere, like, yo, who want to hop on the tape? And I made an EP. So then it was homies from college. Kai gave me something. Who else? Kai gave me something. My homie Ace V. Will gave me something. And then this was around the same time I would start rapping. So I had a track, and I was like, I want to remix it. So
Your own track?
Yeah, own track. But I sent it out. I sent the beat out to folks. So I put out in the atmosphere, yo, who wants to hop on? And I'm going to give you a number of 15 said yes. But I remember only 8 sent something back in time.
That's still solid, though.
Oh, no, that's solid. That's solid. And I'll tell you this right here. Ace V. Will's the only one that probably watched me. He the only one that watched me because I once he sent his verse back, like an hour later, I changed my verse.
On your own shit?
No, he wasn't about to watch me. No, he wasn't going to watch me. And the one thing about like why I rapped, because again, if I'm going to interview you, I got to at least know like, dang, what did they be going through? And I mean, one of the things is like, yo, you rewrote your verse? Did you? Did you not? Because I know what that means. But for that
also, not to cut you off, I understand that, but I don't think that's the case. I think you can have a great interview with somebody and have no idea, like no personal reference of what they're going through to have a conversation with them.
It gives a basis.
It can.
It gives me a basis. And I'm not saying I'm about to look to the future and be like, yo, you touched at 3 years old.
No, I'm saying like if I interviewed a firefighter, I've never been a firefighter, but I think I'll still be interested in learning about it, and it might be a cool conversation.
The most I can tell you about that is, yo, I burnt some chicken and, the grill caught on fire. I went out and got like, I got a picture of my aunt looking like a firefighter. I was like, yo, you change profession soon, something?
Yeah.
But in that sense, I can, because I also play the cello. So like, I have so much musical experience. I can say, like, I know what I'm saying when I say this. Like, I have the literacy, I have the competence when I say such and such, because it comes from a place I know what you're talking about. So it makes, I don't know, sort of it makes me smart to know what I'm saying. Instead of me just asking questions, shooting at the wall, more specific, you know, a DOK of level 4, like, that's what I know I'm doing.
Okay. So you changed your verse because bro was about to wash you.
Oh, yeah, bro washed me. I ain't gonna hold you. Bro washed me, but nah, I washed him back. I got back on it.
Pause. He washed me, not washed him back.
Yeah, so buddy definitely, shout out Ace. He sent that, and then we did that. Bully got back on it. Quattro got back on it. And that was Syndicate EP. I found the logo off the font, 101 fonts. Are we good?
Yes, sir. Good.
Mic check. All right. So yeah, I found the logo on that. It's stick figures holding letters up.
Okay.
I don't know if you want to pop it up and show.
Yeah, pull up their logo. Also, what is isn't Syndicate like in?
Go to Audio
Is
Mac.
Syndicate mean like an evil organization or
Not
like
just organization.
illegal? Isn't but maybe I'm
It has a negative connotation.
Thinking of like the Mission Impossible movies. All like the syndicates are like
Syndicate World.
Like the villains.
No, that's where it comes from, because crime syndicate. Yeah, that's really the problem.
But it could be any. It could be
anything. Because then Ice-T was out here with Rap Syndicate.
A Syndicate World.
Yeah, spaced.
Did you tell him to look up on Audio Mac?
Yeah, because that's where the whole page
Okay.
That's where the page is at. There we go, right there. Right there, that yellow page. That yellow. The other one, no. That one, yeah, that is pretty much the
so
first.
this is the cover for the first release
This
under
is the first
Syndicate.
release, yeah, of the Syndicate. So, yeah, we did that. Folks gave me some verses. I'm trying to figure out what else to do. I had a drop. DJ Scott Free. He does a lot of things on the beach. I met him through DJ Rick G's, another one of the big homies. And
I think Rick G's still on the radio.
No, he's not.
Is he not? Isn't he at 103
He
jams?
is not. Okay, I gotta say it correct. He go get OB. He didn't retire from DJ. He just left the radio station and did a different profession. He still DJs. Because he has a whole spill out now. I didn't retire or nothing, because folks don't really know.
I've been wanting to get him on the show because I've had DJ DC on the show, and I think he's at 103 Jams now, and I think Rick G's is like his
yeah, they was on the same time.
Predecessor or whatever.
Predecessor.
Yeah, predecessor.
Yeah, no, they was on the same time and all that when I was back here, and I met all of them. But yeah, so pretty much, at this time, I'm working with all these different people, talking to them. So yeah, I've interviewed Bully, Quattro, Marty. Number 2, I met. That's how when I first got here, I met them, all of them. Interviewed was Midwest. Shout out my guy Rob Lee. He put me onto a lot of Midwest music. NASA and Jessa Rose. We all went to college. I didn't like R&B when I was around college, but that was the first time I made an R&B song. Like, we all went to school. Cam Warren, me and him had an orchestra together. Jess, she wanted to learn more music stuff, and NASA was vocal major, Spanish. I've been listening to his music since I was in high school. And then, I finally pulled up on him in Atlanta one day, and everything been that. Retro Bully, Quattro, Marty, we all worked in Fresh Empire, so I think his name was Sydney or something like that. We was at Venue 75 with Fresh Empire, telling the kids how smoking cigarettes.
Why would you do something like that? I tell them to smoke more cigarettes.
Oh, man, see, here we go. Oh, my students.
Yo, me and my boy, you know who Drew Famous is?
No.
He's my boy. He's from Roanoke, but he lived in Richmond for a while. He lives in L.A. now. He actually just dropped an album with Left Brain from Odd Future.
Left Brain made the beat?
Huh?
Left Brain made the beat?
He made all the beats, and then he also was rapping on some of it. It's like a collab project they did.
I like that.
But me and him did an episode. I think, was he the first episode of 2025 or the last episode of 2024? I think last episode of 2024. It was like, we've done a couple pods, but on that, he smoked cigarettes. So, yeah, on that episode, we were just like, we smoked a lot of cigarettes, and we talked about smoking cigarettes a lot. And then we even had this big cigarette. It's right there. I'll show you. And after I do a podcast, like when I'm editing the next day, in my notes I write down timestamps of like potential things I'll use for promo, like cool moments or whatever.
Yeah,
and it's just a lot of just sig. It's a lot of sig parts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, look, Winston-Salem is where, all them cigarettes came from. Tobacco, man. Tobacco Road.
Okay.
Do the math. All right.
So you do this project.
Yeah.
That was the birth of the syndicate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go back for me, because even these artists I interviewed. So I interviewed ICJ, K-Kel.
Oh yeah, Trees up there. Trees
Yeah.
low key. Okay.
I interviewed Jay. I interviewed Jay. I never met Trees, but I know who Trees is.
The Beach Boy, is that the dude, the producer from Virginia Beach?
Yeah.
Okay.
So all right, I bought a beat off him, and what was I doing? Lifelike. So I met Dave King through Mount Fisher. Camp C, I interviewed him. So all right, this is coming back to me. I interviewed Camp C, and I was like, Kiddish Gambino, so that's my rap name. So I was like, well, shoot, let me rap on it. So I rapped with them, and we went to Quattro crib. Quattro let me use his stuff, and that's how it is. You ain't with that.
What do you mean? Oh, that's the song title.
That's his song. That's the first song he wrote.
Who?
Kai.
That's his first song ever?
Of consciousness, I would say. Of rapping consciousness, yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah, that's the first one. Now, I never put it out there because I think my man's outside.
Okay.
Yeah. Hold on, I parked. I had to grab some gas. Yeah, he outside. Yeah, when I first got here, so yeah, I started out as a photographer and then worked my way through the ranks, and then I became an A&R for Valhalla Entertainment out of Miami. And at that point, I didn't know what I was doing.
Is this still like a virtual position, or did you ever end to actually go to Miami?
I've yet to go to Miami yet.
Okay.
I went to Miami during COVID.
Okay.
After COVID regulations lifted and shit like that.
Were you still an A&R at that point?
Yeah, I was still cool with them and all that stuff. But it was like, I didn't know what to do then. So I'm outside like, yo, I'm an A&R. Need some help? What's up? Let's go. And I DM'd Kai. He went by the name Sax Fist back then. But I DM'd him, and I went to the Chris Stassi's studio in VA Beach.
That's my boy too.
Yeah.
So, I didn't know you were tapped in like
Bro, I'm
that.
outside.
Come on, okay.
Yo, I'm outside, bro. Hope I ain't peek nothing. But yeah, I'm yes, dude. Like, yes. So I DM'd
Chris
him.
Fires, who?
Yeah, and I met. That's how I met. I can't say the forbidden name, but that's how I met his peoples.
The forbidden name.
Oh, you don't know?
I don't.
You don't know? Okay.
If it's forbidden, I guess it's forbidden.
It's forbidden, but understand. I know them and all that tree that fell. Okay, I can't. It's a lot happening.
Okay.
It's a lot happening. So yeah. So that's what I do. Then throughout my time, yo, shout out my guy.
How you doing, man?
So yeah. So during my time, somebody else DM'd me.
Selmir, man. Good to meet you. Yeah, you can just sit right here.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So during my time, folks is DM me. So I get up with Laco. I go out to his spot and interview him. That was the first time I forgot like my equipment. So I pull out my phone and we just interview like that.
Mm-hmm. But all these interviews you're doing, even in this time, it's all audio, right?
It's audio and video.
Okay.
I had a camera and I just put on a tripod and left and kept going.
Okay. Are all these interviews still out?
Yes. The only problem is in 2019 and 2020, the DCMA hit copyright on a lot of people. So a lot of people's stuff got taken down because of DCMA, which is one little sound was registered and the whole thing got wiped out.
Okay.
So it should be up there. I got some stuff still there, whatnot. Let's see, we got Ace. I was at East 26th Street in Norfolk. That's how I met Uptown Walker. And I put those two
Walker
together.
too.
You know Walker?
Yeah.
Walker GS. Glasses with
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think he makes music anymore now, but
it's super occasional. He's
he used
in
to be with
hospitality.
Scoozy a lot.
Huh? Yeah.
Scoozy a lot.
Yeah, because we all Hampton, Norfolk. So that's how I got with him, along with Blue Cloud Radio. So shout out Coach Cal. So I'm all over the place, man.
Also, I was gonna ask you. So, like, what were you doing as an A&R? Because I honestly, like, A&R, the A&R position was always kind of confusing to me. Like, what do those guys actually do? Like, are you just bringing talent to the label? Like,
so
you know what I mean?
I'll be real. In the beginning, I was just happy to be around rappers. It was a specific rapper, my big homie, that I wouldn't say he gave me the start, but he put the battery in my back for me to go. All right. At this point, for the label, he had a song. Listen to Sin had a song, Two Goats. My brother, he did the cover for it. So it's like one of those just find the resource, bring it back to the label, let's figure it out. That's all I know. And then I'm on campus because I'm at Hampton. I'm like, yo, I'm an A&R for this, and I do that. And, you know, it put me in a position to learn better about what I should do. It's still confusing what the hell I do, but at that point, I'm around a lot of rappers. Heck, it was folks that thought I was managing them. Yeah, it was folks that thought I was managing them. I'm just around. I'm just happy to be there. And it got to the point, I'm like, yo, you need some help? You need some help? You got to pay me. Just, you need some help? That can help out something. Because it's something that people see, like the motion I'm doing. I'm radio, just help out. I'm around, shit like that. Criticism. That's what I saw it as an A&R. I mean, things probably changed up now because now getting radio DJ, but I'm just down to help.
So you put out this first mixtape under the Syndicate. You're interviewing all these people on there.
Yeah.
For yourself. This is like for your brand.
Yeah.
Before that, you're doing the virtual like Miami.
Yeah. The radio. This a bunch of those. It's an app. It's internet radio.
Yeah. I guess so. Is it like from there you end up doing college radio?
No. So this is at the start of COVID. So yeah, I left, put it out, and I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do when I get back home. Cause I was gonna be in grad school at Norfolk State, where I tried to go on the radio at Norfolk State, but again, they wanted out-of-state tuition. So I gotta go. I ain't got that. I got in-state tuition for North Carolina, out-of-state tuition for VA. I didn't have that. So I didn't really look at radio again until after COVID, because I tried to go to Winston State and get on the radio there. Now, the difference is, because not all radio is treated the same. You have some that are hip-hop with structure, or hip-hop R&B with structure, like Norfolk State, Winston-Salem State, jazz, gospel talk, some NPR news.
What do you mean with structure?
Structure. So what I'm doing is free form. Everything has structure, but there's certain ways you got to go about it. So at UNCG and Duke, it's free form, meaning we can all get on the radio and do our own thing, as long as it's FCC regulated. All right, as long as you clean and all that stuff, it don't matter. But then you have some stations that are PBS, NPR, that just sounds like the news. It's monotone, we're just gonna talk about the news. We're gonna talk like this for completely 4 hours. I don't know how people do it, but they got it. Or you have some like Hampton, Winston-Salem State, that are jazz, gospel, and talk. And I think, and I'm going to say this loosely so none of my big homies call me, I think that's very safe for ad revenue because everybody listens to jazz, gospel, and talk. But I can't go on there with all my indie friends and all my indie tunes because they already got a way they do it. And then you got some, I'm going to say again loosely, I'm thinking, like Norfolk State, A&T, that's hip-hop, R&B, and they come on and they got their way of doing stuff. It's a culture thing. But what I say right now is I can bring... And I've done this. I can bring 30 people into the radio station right now at UNCG and Duke. But if I want to do that at A&T, I know I probably will have to make sure I get okay because they got a certain way of doing things. So it could be politics, could be the culture of it, but not all colleges are treated the same.
So you wanted to go to Norfolk State at first?
I did. I wanted to stay around here. But other things told me to leave. That's how I look at it now.
So what was that decision like? You said you ended up doing radio after COVID. Which was what year? I mean, I don't even know what COVID.
Man,
did COVID ever end?
Disassociation.
I feel like we're like after COVID now.
Disassociation. I think once me and Dad was just outside, it was. Like,
it's also crazy how quick people forget and how quickly we move past all the weird stuff that happened during COVID.
Yeah, I caught COVID. I was at my grandma's house. My mom walked in. Like, we got the storm door like this, and nobody's coming in the hood. So I just had the door open during the daytime hours. She just walked in, looked at me. I'm sitting in the couch there, We're like, what's going on? She's like, I got COVID. I'm like, oh, okay. But a lot of weird things happened, but I was inside. I would say I was inside for the most part. I really was following the rules. But what was it? So there was an artist in Greensboro, Afro Goat. He had an interview on the UNCG, WAG 103. And I followed them. Because I'm still, like, deep down, I still want to do it. I just didn't know when, so I just started following things. And I remember they posted, hey, community DJs, application, fill it out, come pull up, train. And yeah.
At this point, are you already teaching?
Was I teaching? I want to say yes, I was. I just started teaching. So I just started teaching and I just started on the radio simultaneously because I took my debate team to the radio station like that April, May to check it out. Yeah.
Maybe we can pivot to teaching a little bit. So
All right.
you teach 10th grade civics.
Yes.
And you also teach speech and debate.
Speech and debate is elective for upper class.
Well, first of all, how long have you been teaching high school?
High school, this will be my 4th year coming up.
Okay.
When I moved back to Winston, I was a TA for about 2.5 years. But I've been with, I've been with kids in summer camp since I was like 16. So now I'm 30. I've been doing this like 14 years.
Working around kids for a while.
Yeah.
Can you just tell us from your experience, like, what are the kids like these days? Like, based on like from like when we were in high school, because what I see from the outside looking in, bro, is like 50% of the country can't read. Like, certain percentage of kids can't read at a grading level. Like, it's getting bad. Like, it seems like the education system is failing the youth.
So I'll give something without giving everything. I would say our biggest battle right now as teachers is TikTok, as it requires us to be more innovative with our teaching.
Because kids just don't pay attention.
They pay attention, but they pay attention to what they want and what's colorful and what's cool. It requires us as teachers to always be innovative and think about how can I turn this material into something attractive. Like today when I said I was at UVA, someone was talking about a lesson gamifying it. I mean, one dude, he had a great presentation on a game on capitalism democracy. And I mean, we only had 2 days to make something shake. But that's where we are right now, as opposed to when we just open a textbook, do the odd questions, turn it in. Here's the test. Here's the PowerPoint. Wah, 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 wah. Sound like Charlie Brown. We've gone far from that to this real quick. So the difficulty is trying to get them to like learning and also the difficulty is teachers to make it fun for them to learn. Because we're not just these students now are not walking in like, all right, teach me something today. Let me find out something today. No, we got to pull tooth and nail to get them inside and sit here and take in this information. Because the kid that always wants to raise his hand, I'm sorry, they dying few and part. They dying, that breed is dying real fast. At this point, it's really just ritual compliance. What I got to do to get an A? What I got to do to pass? And God forbid, pass be the lowest thing. And like, yo, you just want a 60, bro? Like, that's it? Yeah.
Yeah, I always felt weird about school because it seems like, as kids, everyone is like naturally curious about the world.
Right.
You grow up and you want to learn about the world. Like, it's fascinating to you.
Yeah, people still have favorite subjects.
But somehow, once you go through the public education system in America, you come out on the other side like hating learning. It like kills that joy of that curiosity to like learn about stuff in you.
I want to blame standardized testing because now we don't have us as adults. We can just go learn something on YouTube and be like, dang, I didn't know how to make a certain dish. I didn't know how to, learn a certain trade that I guess if it doesn't attach to money, they're not really caring. That's what it is. And now you get to the other side of education, you're looking like, dang, I didn't learn XYZ. I didn't learn 1, 2, 3. Again, I just left the UVA. And I'm listening to, what they're talking about. And the main piece of information they never taught me in school.
What was that main piece of information?
About how Alexander Hamilton, Thomas Jefferson, and James Madison were some of the pivotal players when it came to capitalism in America.
In what way?
That if we look at a depression at any point, not just the Great Depression or 2008 depression, but the depression of colonialists wanting to be not free, but like independence from Great Britain, and then understanding, okay, what are the colonials dealing with after we have independence? Because at this point now we have more wars on the way, and we're trying to still have our own way of life. And then also there are some people with ideas that, hey, we need democracy before we need capitalism. Well, we still need some money to do whatever. So then you got the arguments of the national bank, along with who can tax and so on and so forth.
I was just watching this like 3-hour YouTube documentary on the Civil War the other day. That's pretty cool. Yeah. What else? Okay, so we can bounce around a little bit. So you just took like a week class at UVA.
Yes.
You took a class, didn't teach one.
Yes.
And that was on democracy and capitalism.
Right.
What are some other takeaways you've had from that class?
Walking in, I thought I had a good ground floor of democracy and capitalism. All I teach is civics, so I know democracy. Capitalism is the, yo, man, just you're going to figure out how to sell this water bottle, and that's it. Where now you walk in and like, okay, I can identify new things such as when a depression is, because the depression in capitalism for slaves is all 400 years. Like we've been trying to get it since we got off the boat all the way up to civil rights. The depression of the 1920s and then going into the war. You're just able to identify the different thing. 1920s, yeah, going into World War I and World War II. No, 20s, yes.
Actually, World War I started where I'm from in Bosnia, in Sarajevo, because there's some Serbian guy assassinated, I want to say, Archduke Ferdinand.
Yes.
He got assassinated in Sarajevo, and that was like the start of World War I.
How you feel about that, man?
I'm glad it wasn't a Bosnian guy that assassinated him. Okay. It was a Serbian guy.
All right, cool. What was Bosnian?
Huh?
If it was Bosnian, what? Then what?
I'd be like, bro, you gotta relax.
That's your big homie. Is that your big homie?
I'd be like, you putting a bad name. It's crazy.
That's your big homie, though.
Who?
I don't know. Whoever the Bosnian guy that,
He didn't know. It wasn't a Bosnian guy.
But I said if it was.
I would have had to denounce him. Yeah. But yeah.
I got you.
Crazy how things fucking spiral into world wars. We're probably in the beginning stages of that. Maybe in the middle stages right now. But
it's just Big Bank take Little Bank right now. But then I've been to identify, because I'm still trying to download information and I got all my papers and notes in my car. But it's just being able to identify what capitalism now is and what democracy is, then how they overlap and coexist.
It does seem like democracy is changing in America.
Democracy
maybe
is changing.
And capitalism. I don't even know if we have real capitalism. It seems like every industry has like it's being run by like a monopoly. I don't know like if this is real capitalism anymore.
We had a definition of it. The professor that went over is from Denmark. So even throughout the different lectures she gave, it was definitely an eye-opening on what capitalism is, and it's the deployment. I'm really trying. It's fresh in my mind. Right? I wish I could tell you, but I can tell you we had capitalism. It's just in so many different forms that the biggest thing we have in front of us is what is a monopoly. And at that point, monopolies were, disbanded back when, Boss Tweed and all his friends and, the
supposedly banned.
Supposedly banned.
I mean, you think about it, bro, from like, I think if you go down in every industry, like even like chocolate, like candy, it's like 3 companies that own all candy.
Yeah.
Same thing with fucking everything, bro. The labels, fucking
but it'd be different.
Oil, like military weapons. It's like a few companies that have control the whole market and with like regulations and with like it's hard for a new business to compete in that space because they own so much market share and make it hard for you to compete with them.
Is the mom and pop stores trying to go with Walmart?
Are
they able to say wake up every morning like we need to take over Walmart or let's just take over the block?
The problem is they can't even take over the block anymore because Walmart is so big that it runs them out of business. They can't get the same prices at Walmart as Walmart.
Okay,
it's like Dollar Tree. Like I think maybe look this up, Karen. Dollar Tree or Dollar General as a corporation actually loses money every year. Mm-hmm. They don't make money with their store, but they've invested their money into other places that they make money, so they can afford to lose money every year but still corner the market. That feels weird to me.
And I typically go to Dollar General every weekend right now.
What does that say? Let me read this. Yes, Dollar General is generally profitable, although recent results have shown some fluctuations. While the company has experienced strong revenue growth, try Dollar Tree. Did I just lie about that? I've heard that somewhere. I swear to God. Huh?
Dollar Tree are put together.
Okay.
Like, but that's again. I mean, of course, the shout out Lockheed Martin, man. I just need the endorsement.
Who?
Lockheed Martin.
Oh,
Top Defense. Come on, man.
Yeah,
Come on,
defense
man.
company.
Yeah, tap in, man.
That's what I was mentioning earlier.
They got deals over there, man. Look at the F-35, man.
F-35 is going for the low.
Come on, bro. Tap in.
Palantir is a defense company too right now, and they're like big on AI. They're creating a bunch of drone technology.
Yeah.
And for what I hear, they're like trying to build this like surveillance state right now.
I feel. Now it's just, but again, I look at it as, is the mom and pop store trying to go up against corporations when you saying like 3 companies own chocolate? I mean, shoot, I know someone that makes some banging chocolate right now. They're not worried about, I mean, they can't because they don't got the capital to deploy to take over. But I mean, they got the block on smash to the point that like, I know what's in this chocolate. I get a Mr. Good bar. Just pray to God, it's still the same chocolate I had back then. Nestle Crunch, hope it's the same chocolate I had back then. Or regular Hershey bar. Hopefully I can pronounce these words.
And there's also, I forgot the reason why. I think Mr. Beast was talking about this, but like there's a reason why, if you notice, like there's never any really new candy that comes out like that. Like new chocolate bars, new candy. I forgot why. Maybe look that up too. Why does new candy and chocolate rarely come out?
Because all I see right now is just, I ain't got the capital to get this off the ground. I mean, shoot, they not making no new water in the planet. Think about it.
Put a new name on it. In general, new candy and chocolate products may not appear as frequently as other food items due to confluence of factors, including challenges in the sourcing and production of key ingredients, a strong consumer preference for established classics, high cost associated with product development. I mean, that's fucking
I bought all the cocoa and the seeds to make the cocoa. Buy the candy off me now.
I need to put Coke back in Coca-Cola.
Oh, see, all right.
Should be tough.
See, yo, speaking of Coke, hey man, shout push, man.
Come on,
Virginia.
I'm your neighborhood podcaster.
Yo,
it's like
I'm your neighborhood podcaster. Oh man,
but yeah. So you did this class at UVA.
Yeah.
You're still downloading the information. It's still fresh.
Yeah, I still got to go look at those notes, man. And I'm getting input into my classroom as well.
Yeah, and so you guys are like that's your biggest battle with as a teacher is TikTok. So, like it's ruining kids' attention spans.
Right.
They need more and more like entertaining and like outside the box types of lessons to like actually retain information and be interested in it.
Right. Get out your seat, outside the box. And then just, there's always family at home issues that we can't control everything. It's just let the social worker know, like, hey, I'll call parents. This is what we got. That we can't do much with that. But when they come in the classroom in the safe space, the best we can do is try to figure out, how do I keep you coming back? Because literally, if you in this building every day and do nothing, that's half the battle. That's half the battle. And I don't want to battle. I swear, he just graduated and I won a battle. It took a minute, but I won a battle.
What do you mean?
Just a student when he was in the 10th grade, we didn't know what was going to happen, and he graduated, but he was always under me and like hopped on the debate team. I'll tell you this now, we definitely had a couple screaming matches, argues, and then he get to senior year and now he won't leave me alone. I'm like, yo, leave me alone, dog.
What are the foundation principles that you teach in debate?
How to be a good citizen. For those that are very interested into it, okay, how can you be a part of it? Those that are just want to be compliant, can you at least show suitable proficiency? Can you at least identify things in the news and whatever? Be able to write a sentence, because I give them current events and they can't write.
Without ChatGPT?
Yeah, that's a real thing. Like without chat, and I'd be like, yo, let's break it down. So identify who, what, when, where, how, why. Okay, take that now, put that into a sentence of 5 sentences. Put that into a paragraph of 5 sentences. And that becomes a challenge. So if you can identify who the president is, can you tell me what this news article is about? Can you identify all this, then deconstruct it, reconstruct it back into it? I have to teach scaffolding, so we start from the bottom up. Okay, let's work our way into what this full concept is. That's pretty much what I got to do. Be able to be literate enough to know what you're talking about.
I guess I'm also asking the style of debating. Like, I don't know, it seems like people don't really have conversations anymore. Like there isn't any real debates on TV like that. It's like screaming matches. It's like, this is my point. If you disagree with me, you're evil. And it's not like a real like
there's
debate
no more
where you're really like thinking critically and like and proving your opponent wrong, like why your argument is correct and theirs isn't. It just seems like a more like
no.
It just seems like, I don't know. It seems like fucking cavemanish to me.
Yeah. So what we have to teach, because now we're in debate. So I also teach debate with the debate team. What I have to teach is civil discourse. I have to teach civil discourse. We're gonna have an argument. We're gonna disagree, but can we walk away and still be cool, be friends, and all that stuff, even if we never were like that? We have to show Mitt Romney and Obama. I mean, Obama's Democrat, Mitt Romney's Republican. We already know wild views, and they walked away cool. But in the sense of this, if you're going to play on my intelligence, and I know I don't know nothing, okay, how can I win this battle? How can I win this battle? Let me be foolish. So that's when we get into screaming matches, cavemans. And the other person that is smart is so frustrated because it's like, yo, you got me against this dude. I'm like, man, I don't want to do this no more. So that's where it becomes very much illiterate, stupid, and not even want to try anymore. So I have to teach civil discourse because I got kids that, I'm sure they got my kids from the hood. So they don't know what they about to walk into. A lot of passive aggressiveness attitudes they get. I'm like, yo, please know this ain't for the 2K cover. Like when I ref soccer and coach soccer, I tell them kids, yo, this ain't for the 2K cover. No one's about to get a scholarship. We just here to play. All right? Now, if it gets real, I'll break it up, but let's stay competitive. Because nobody wants to go home and like their honor's been disemboweled. He came from my consciousness. He came from my honor. Now I gotta go up the switch.
Up in the switch at a debate is crazy.
Hey, look, he gotta go. I can't use my words. I don't know enough words. So guess what you gotta do? You just gotta go.
I don't got enough words, but I got enough bullets.
Come on now.
You feel me?
Come on, man. Shout out to Glock.
Shout who?
The guy that made Glock.
Oh,
I don't know his first name.
The actual gun company?
Yeah, no, the guy that made it.
Key Glock.
No, shout out to the guy. Shout out to Glock. Good guy, man. I've been listening to a lot of, and then also Glock 40. And also, I've been listening to Gas and Glock, yeah. But I've been listening to like a lot of.
That's crazy. I didn't even know that's where the name Glock came from.
Yeah, but I've been listening to a lot of Glock 40 spaz. Jesus Christ. Yeah.
So you're teaching debate. So you said you want to end up being full-time professor.
Yes.
And XM radio.
Yeah, and XM radio.
What are you taking steps like towards doing that right now?
So right now I have 2 certifications in AP classes. So that's the college level. That's the college level course for high school students. So AP Government Politics, AP Push, AP U.S. History.
So it's like a stepping stone to actually teaching in college.
I'm looking at it as it can be because these same skills, they're teaching that in college. All right. So I got to teach you as a 10th grader how to think like a college student. That's what it is. Because by the time I get to a freshman in college, I mean, at this point, it's just grade level. Like, yo, just get the work done, man. Like, I know you had a long night last night. Let's just get the work done. That high school is more like that. So I'm doing stuff like that. Even being around on these 3 different stations I got, I'm in the culture. All right. I'm at A&T working on my master's in history education, trying to figure out what I'm going to do with a doctorate. I'm going to do a doctorate at. Either, pay out of pocket or wait for one of these DEI programs to open back up to get in one of these fellowships and let them pay for it.
That's one thing I forgot to ask you earlier when we were talking about teaching. Did anything change, or like what is the conversation around teaching like after the Trump administration like shut down the Department of Education?
There wasn't a direct conversation around that. It was more of in a scenario that we feel the trickle-down effect. What are we going to do? All right. Now, our state superintendent pulled up. He went throughout North Carolina and talked to teachers, talked to the union, talked to anyone involving a child, from a nurse, a principal, our superintendent, district superintendent pulled up. Shout out to her. She pulled up and he just said, we're going to go through 4 questions. I'm not going to say nothing. You talk. That was a scribe somewhere writing, but we just aired out our grievances.
What were the questions?
what is, we like to start off because we can literally grieve all day. We can talk. We can just talk negative about what's going on. We can vent all day. But let's start out with a positive. What's happening now that we should continue? Okay, like it was stuff like that. Another question was, what is a big change you want to see? And everyone's always saying cell phones. And what is something you want to see in the future? When we talk about that, it was cell phones, things we see, I think more recognition to our certified staff. So not just the teachers or social workers. We're talking about the cafeteria. We're talking about the bus drivers, custodians, hall monitors. Like, they got a job too. Stuff like that. Like, let's put more recognition on them, give them more money if need be, if we can find it, figure it out. That's what the questions were. He pulled up, definitely went around that. But there wasn't an indirect conversation about if that shuts down, how would that affect us? Now, it's probably still trickling down. It's probably in the state Senate, state legislation. They figuring it out. But even at the state level, even at the county level, we've hit some things. I can't go too far into my district to be exact, but
what were some of those positive things that people were saying that they like? I
gotta think hard about that one.
And also, while you think about that, also I just feel like since we were kids, bro, like it felt like schooling was behind. Like the education system felt like Windows XP in this world of like Apple and like AI and ChatGPT. Like, I don't know. It's like, maybe I know in one hand, having institutions in America that move slowly is a form of like stability. Like, because sometimes drastic change can do more harm than good.
Yeah, we have.
But it feels like the education system has a long way to go to catch up to the times.
I will tell you this. I just learned that, and I'm trying to figure out, I'm shocked and still trying to figure out how is it possible, but we're ahead of China when it comes to education.
Ahead? You sure about that?
Hey, man, I just came from...
And what?
I just came from the flagship school of America.
What is that? UVA?
Yeah.
Well, what are the metrics they're basing that on? Because from what I see, like we said earlier, you can pull it up. Like our kids can't read.
Our kids can't read. All right, so we're talking about college.
We're talking about college only, not high school.
Not high school. I'm talking on the college level. And when I say the college level, he was speaking about how, look, if you look at our iPhones, there's at least 40 patents in our phones from like 4 different components. And the way the R&D...
Keep going. You're good.
The way the R&D is set up, it's a lot of this is tested through college. It's set up and tested through college to the point that it goes to the big corporations. That's how a lot of folks get internships. All right. So in the college higher education world, we're ahead of China. Now, high school wise, what's the transition like? You got to think about it. We start out with a whole lot of freshmen, and then by the time they graduate, we get to just a few. Think about it. Folks in your high school from freshman year all the way to senior year ain't there no more, right? Folks can drop out at 16.
Well, I guess in my school we didn't have many dropouts. The majority of us were still there.
Okay, cool. That's amazing. Not over here though. Not in where I'm at. It's very much changed. But then what I'm saying in college, a lot of freshmen, everybody slings down senior year. A lot of people ain't there no more. Now, that mean not saying they stopped going to school, but in those 4 years as a traditional student, it does switch up. So if they're going based on that data of those that dropped off and stopped school, that could be it. But we know off rip, we look at our phones right now. We listen to a grocery store conversation. We see a badass kid in the floor. And someone says, he can't read. That is the negativity that we're going to hear everywhere else. No one's going to say like, yeah, he can read on grade level. He got all the accelerated reading points. He read all the books in the library. Like my grandmother, she was a principal of the first integrated school in Forsyth County. Her library was full of comics. Just read something.
Comics?
Yeah, Boom Pow.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's what it was. Just read something and, try and write something.
It's about knowing how to like think critically.
Think critically, yeah.
You know
that's
what I mean?
The other thing. And when they start thinking critically, oh my gosh. They just hide in their Nike Techs and ski masks. And just smoke their vapes. And all you see is steam come out. That ain't steam from the head, that's the vapes.
What does it say? It's complex to definitively say whether the U.S. or China has a better overall education system. Both countries have strengths and weaknesses in different areas. The U.S. excels in higher education, which you're saying, with many top-ranked universities and a focus on critical thinking and creativity, while China prioritizes science and engineering and has made significant strides in improving its education system, particularly in STEM fields.
Yeah. Hey, the flagship said it.
The flagship?
The flagship of our great nation.
Yeah. Well, from what I see right now, bro, a big problem in a lot of countries, America included, is the decline of the birth rate. Have you been seeing about this?
Yeah. Ain't nobody having kids no more.
Nope. Like, people aren't having kids. And from what I see, like, all it takes is, like, because I think they say right now we're at, like,
you see all this negativity, he's going to fall into it. Be like, damn, I'm going to be part of it, too.
We're at, like, a 1.6 birth rate.
And it ain't enough to sustain.
And I think 2.5 is, like, the sustain level.
Yeah.
So, basically, I think from what I see, like, if we stay at this rate in, like, 3-4 generations, America's population will be half of what it is now.
I mean, Thanos probably was right.
And China, speaking of China, that one-child policy they had for the longest, that fucked them. Because they're in a worse position than us.
They are. I want to look at the land masses.
They're actually trying to incentivize people to have kids now.
They say you can go overseas and do something.
You can go over there and have a couple,
a couple 10,000,
couple little things going on.
Oh, man. You ain't gotta,
I don't know, bro. A lot of things going on in our country. I love America. I think we do a lot of cool things. But I think we have a lot of stuff to work on.
I know, yeah. Trust me. Even in that conference, look at this as the upright man to today, okay? I want you to look at it like this, okay?
What do you mean the upright man?
The upright man, caveman.
Okay.
Caveman, all right? So we have caveman all the way down to present day, what it is. Democracy is only like this much.
Yeah, I'm saying America's like 200 years old, 250.
No. We're talking about democracy. That's Athens. We haven't got to what is the U.S., which is even less.
Oh, democracy is from Greece.
We're talking about from Greece.
Okay.
From here, okay? Like, even though
we're still new to this shit.
We're still new to all of this to the point that there is still room. Now, we're talking about the means to the end. What does the end look like? We don't know. And like we said in our pre-production, I don't know if it was recorded at that moment, but we don't have some kind of mirror to be like, oh, that's what they did? Cool. Because we're all new to this, and we're going in life expectancy is 75 to 100. Somebody better write a book to figure out what we're gonna do next.
Bro, it's crazy how a lot of these civilizations, all civilizations, pretty much died.
Yeah. No, I think
I got a
theory that the Mayans was just like sick of our shit and left.
Maybe, but it's like, we think of America as like this thing that will just go on forever on autopilot. Like, we don't have to work at it and chisel it and make it better. Man. But like, bro, there's always a possibility that America and our whole civilization and way of life will fucking die out.
True.
If we don't be on our shit.
No, we don't. We don't be on it, but that goes back to being civil discourse. We got to get along. Now,
we got to get along.
We got to get along. And for those that voted us in, they expect us to do a job. But we cannot do this job. So guess what? We're going to die off. There's half of the expected rate to keep us going. And if we are half of the expected rate, we are dumb and can't read, and we have civil discourse, and we just going to up the Glock. At this point, it's a Gen 5. We ain't going nowhere. I listen to a lot of Glock fast.
Does he work for Glock?
Yo, shout out Lockheed Martin, shout out Glock, man.
Come on. Shout out to all the defense companies.
Come on, man.
Dom Savant. I love it, bro. Anything else you want to touch on? Anything else you want to leave the people with?
Oh, then that's the end of it?
It doesn't have to be.
Does that be? Oh, okay.
Thought it sounded like a cool spot. We got to fix America.
Well, for the most part, I mean, we're
like an hour and 10 in.
Oh, we are?
Yeah.
Oh, dang. See, I'll be talking for like an hour and a half.
Okay.
I'm trained for 4.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trained for 4.
Okay.
Pause. Yeah, no, that was kind of crazy. I mean, we've touched on just about of it. It's radio is that. Anyone can get into college radio. Just find the right school, community, and whatnot. I'm taking clean tracks. I listen to it first.
Yeah, submit a track. I saw you had a Tyler Donovan track. I want to say in May. That's
Crescendo.
Yeah. Yep.
Crescendo, and
that shit's hard.
it.
I seen him do that shit live a couple times.
Hey, I need to go see him live.
I got a pod coming up with him, actually, an update pod. Me and him did like a 2.5 hour podcast.
Okay. The problem, it's like when I left, it's like everything just went boom. Like
the scene,
I was talking to Morgan like the other day. I'm like, what happened? And it's like it's like, I'll be real. Like, when you first started, which is crazy when you started to now, I'm like, shit, this nigga going crazy.
2020.
Yeah, it's like, I was just happy that you started because I didn't know what was going to happen when I left. I'll be real. I don't know what anyone else is doing. I just saw it as I'm taking over the scene, and then I had to leave. I thought I was coming back, didn't come back. That was a reason why I was gonna come back, but again.
Well, I would say, bro, our scene has made a lot of strides. I've been making music since like 2017 out here, but I really started getting tapped into what's going on around 2020 when I started the podcast.
Yeah.
It seems like right now it's more events going on than ever. It's more creatives that are coming outside. It's more like people supporting each other. It feels like the infrastructure is really being built.
Okay.
Now, I think like me and Keller were talking about, I think it's about just he was saying, it's about solidifying these things and making sure they're around for the long run.
Yes.
Because it can come and go.
Like I was, seeing your growth. I was happy to see Zero in a different world.
Like, what do you mean?
I know Zero the God, Rec Shop. This is RX Zero. I'm like, that's a different Zero that I didn't even interview.
Oh, you interviewed him back in the day?
Yeah, I interviewed Zero. Yeah,
that's my boy. I fuck with Zero. He's done a lot of shit together.
Like, I'm like, oh shit. Like I interviewed him. I met him at when he had a show. It was a show. He had a house party over there at his spot.
You saw the lifeguard training thing we just did?
Yeah, that's funny.
Bro, he said slow down.
No, Tajay Vu. Deja Vu. That shit was funny.
I just met him recently, so he actually reached out to me. Yeah, we did a skit.
Oh yeah, he sent me some music.
He's a cool guy.
Booster Pack.
He rode. We actually rode together to MacArthur Mall to do that. And he played me a bunch of his music.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Did you play Booster Pack?
I can't remember. I think we just played like his top 10 tracks on Spotify.
Okay, no, I'm playing Booster Pack a lot on the radio. Okay. He sent me that, and he sent me another song.
He's a cool guy.
Yeah, so that's what it was. Happy to see Bobby Blaze. Bobby Blaze, I think he still owes me weed.
Owes you weed?
I would say, I didn't say he owes me weed, but he offered me weed because I gave him a ride back home. So Czar Nicholas, you ever know him?
I did a pod with him.
All right. So I was around.
We were saying that the joke with Czar was that he's an industry plant from the West Coast that was placing the 757 because his music just sounds like some West Coast shit.
Oh no, yeah, it was. I met him when he was doing Big Spenders. So he had like a Master P-esque cover. I was at someone's house. It was out, and I was like, "Fuck, let me take that." I need to clean it though. I don't want to play it.
I fuck with his music.
Yeah. So around that circle, so it's So Dago, Tulane. I'm gonna say Tulane. So many Swisher Sweet, all that stuff. So being around him, it was cool. No, it was his show for Mermaid City. We had Rec Shop. And they had a garage door closed. This one girl passing out. It's mad hot in there. She passes out. Understand, we got all types of legal substances. The police outside. We was like, man. So like I book it. I ran like to like the McDonald's. And like we just like lay low. My truck was still over there. And then Bobby was like, y'all need to ride back home because he lived in Hampton.
Yeah.
See, was like,
Bobby, get bro right, bro.
Smoke, man.
I was telling people that I thought Bobby was mad at me because we're supposed to have a pod coming up actually this Wednesday.
Okay.
Also, like Bobby Blaze is the person I've done the most podcasts with. I think this might be our like 7th one. Done hella podcasts, hella skits.
Y'all get the Reebok endorsement?
No, he didn't. He needs that shit. We tried really hard one time.
Yeah, no, it was a whole...
the video when he was on the court like talking about it and shit.
Yeah, I remember that.
But we're supposed to do one this Wednesday, and I had to reschedule it because you know Lil Woody.
No.
So Lil Woody is an artist from Hampton, I believe, that I interviewed like 5 years ago. Okay. He kind of stopped making music for a couple years. He moved to I think Texas with his girlfriend. Yeah. And just like a couple months ago, he had this song blow up. It's called Phoebe. You might have heard it.
That sounds familiar.
He was like, it's like a high pitched joint. He was like, I was getting some head from this bitch named Phoebe. Something like that. Fortnite used it for one of their things, like the beat or whatever. Yeah. So he's going up. So
did he get the royalties?
I don't know. I'm gonna ask him about it. I'm gonna ask him.
Ask him that because he's
gonna be in town for a week. So we're doing the podcast this Wednesday, update pod, like 5 years later. Yeah. And I had to move the Bobby shit, and he's only in town for a little bit. Yeah. So I'm texting Bobby this shit. He didn't text me back for like 2 days. I'm sending him like gifts and shit, like squirting water gun at him. I'm like, bro, no, you're not fucking mad at me. I told like 3 people last night. I was like, I think Bobby mad at me and shit.
Yeah.
He just texted me back today though. That's all good.
Sure. Yeah, I got Bobby's song, but he got a feature. It's got to clean some other stuff. Him and Boogie, 3X feature. That's not just them two. Bando. I got that song clean. Like the first time I got a pack of clean songs, the studio in Hampton, High Life, around the corner from HU. That's when I really started like tapping in and stuff like that.
Come on.
Hey, yo, no, since I'm here, hold on. Since I'm here.
Killer, I got my cold jersey on.
Hold on.
It's the off season.
Yo.
Shit getting too easy for me now.
No.
What go say?
I feel you. No, since we're here, I need to make a PSA. I'm looking for JB the Pilot.
Who the fuck is that?
That is a rapper. All right, so when I was around, when I was here, he's a rapper. All right, let me start there. And he did a drop for me. I left, Instagram deleted. I'm like, where is this nigga? Now, how I met him was through Batman.
Okay.
So, Batman does his thing, and they was working together. That's how I met him. So I go back to Hampton, and I'm using his drop a lot lately because I'm making a lot of mixtapes. And I'm like, I can't find this nigga. So if anybody knows where he is, let me know, please. I need to holler at him.
I'm in a similar situation right now. So I was supposed to do a podcast with this dude, G Sambo from Richmond. Oh,
you need him? I got his phone number right here. I got his number.
Yeah, I might want that.
I interviewed him. He was on the joint with me.
Yeah, because I think his manager hit me up to book a pod a few months ago. We booked it, and now his Instagram is deleted. So like,
it's deleted.
Try to find him right now, G Sambo.
Bro, I swear I just looked at it like last night. He was on live.
Bro blocked me. I don't think he blocked me. See if you see his page.
Nah,
he ain't blocked me. I don't think he blocked me.
Nah, hold on, nah.
Because it was supposed to be on. I might even delete it off my list. It might actually was like passed already.
Bro, hold on, nah.
Yeah, it was supposed to happen already.
I just saw him on live.
You don't see his page, do you?
No, I don't. No, hold on,
Because I did a pod with Ron Bandup. He's from Richmond too the other night, and I was like, "Yo, like, do you know G Sambo? Like, is he locked up or something? Like, what fuck?"
No. He said he on the straight and narrow. No, here it is right here.
What's his page? How you spell it?
GSAMBO _
G Sambo. Oh wait, no, I got his page. No, this is his backup page. That?
No, GSAMBO _ Yo, you follow him, bro? Like that's you.
Nah, I can't see it, bro. GSAMBO _
Yes.
What? I can't see it. It takes me to his backup page.
Big homie.
Hit the actual search and then go to accounts.
Yeah, you gotta scroll down. They got him shot up in.
Oh wow. The only reason why I was able to go to him because we did a collab post or
G Sambo. Oh wow.
Yeah, Instagram must got him shot.
Yeah, it was supposed to be July 5th. That's our messages. I couldn't find his page to hit him up.
Yeah, I'll let him know. I mean, shoot. The only reason why I knew about him because Mike Ways hit me up to interview him. So I didn't hear about him until my man Mike Ways told me about it.
That's crazy. I got to hit bro up. He probably think I bullshitted him. Well, he didn't hit me up either about it. He might have forgot.
No, he a cool dude. He cool dude. Real chill,
okay.
man.
That might happen. We might set it up.
Yeah. It's very
Dom
much.
Savant. Let's get out of here.
Oh, damn.
I think we locked in. Shit getting too easy for me now. Killer. All of that. Thank you, bro.
You're not even from North Carolina. How you get a J. Cole
I'm from Boston. I was in North Carolina like last week for July 4th of July.
Hey, you ain't tell me?
I was in OBX.
Okay, now
my girlfriend's grandparents have a beach house down there, so we went down there.
Oh, I saw the pictures. Y'all cute now.
It was fun. Thank you, bro.
Cute. I remember.
I'm saying trends, bro.
I remember it was a maybe. Now it's
all the creatives, like, everybody wants to live this single lifestyle. I'm a trendsetter, bro.
She going overseas with you?
She is.
Okay.
We want to take her to Bosnia.
Oh, y'all.
I'm having girlfriends. One girlfriend. I'm sorry. I'm having a girlfriend. We saying trends. Love is back. Romance is back. We gotta bring this birth rate up.
You gonna do it?
Eventually.
You gonna put the world on your back?
Eventually.
All right. Genghis Khan.
Might be on my Elon Musk shit.
No, Genghis Khan. This.
Oh, okay.
No.
Didn't he kill a lot of people too? Or I'm thinking of Genghis Khan.
I mean, it's getting too easy for you, bro.
Come on. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. All bros links will be in the description. If you're an artist, send him some clean versions, some songs.
I'll put
you may be able to get placed on the radio.
There, man. UNCG, Duke University, WXDU, WUAG 103. We're real in the dial, and it goes to your ASCAP and BMI reports.
Come on. Thank you, bro. See you guys soon.